Welcome back, gymnasts. It's Miss Danielle Diesel, and I have an assistant today. This is little Nicky Hellcat. He is going to be demonstrating some of the moves for us, and we're going to teach you today how to do a handstand walk in less than 8 steps and in under 20 minutes. So if you follow this routine, your handstand walk should absolutely make progress. Now, giving you a heads up and a disclaimer, if you cannot do a headstand properly, you should not be attempting to handstand walk because you're going to fall on your head. So you want to focus on the first 1, 2, and 3 steps before getting into the last of the steps. Okay? So as we go, this is progressive. So if you find something really difficult or too hard for you to do, you just stay there, and that's your America. And when you fall out of that step, go back to the beginning and walk back up. This is a progressive program. It will work. All right, here we go. Step 1, tripod headstand. Now, if you've never done a tripod, you've never done a headstand, you're gonna wanna start on a wall. We made a makeshift wall, so we only allowed to have 2 people into the gym because of the corona COVID-19 virus. It's only my family allowed in here, so I can't have somebody videoing. So we've propped it. So this is our makeshift wall. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get into a position called a tripod position. Nikki here is gonna demonstrate. You're gonna put your head very close to the wall at home, okay? You wanna try to get your elbows closer to your body so that your knees can sit on them like little itty bitty chairs, okay? You've got a knee on each elbow. When you're safely in this position and up against a wall, you can then lift your legs up to the ceiling and put your toes. Good job. Now from here, we're gonna do a little bit of conditioning just because it's Danielle Diesel and we like conditioning. Okay, so from this position, you're gonna take your legs in a pike and lower them to the floor. Straight down, touch, 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 and back up. Good, do that 5 times, go. 1, straight legs. 2, good. 3, straight legs. Good job. 4 and 5. Good. Come down, rest. Now you'll notice Nikki's on the gymnastics floor. I'm at the gym. Most of you guys cannot be in a gym. So I want you to make sure you have pads up against the wall when you try this activity, okay? You should have a gymnastics mat. You can get them on Amazon. They're like $60. Put them up against the wall. If you do not have that, you need to at the very least have a pillow. Okay, so if you accidentally fall on your head, there's something protecting your head from that floor, okay? All right, now we're gonna move to the next set, which is still part of step 1. Tripod headstand up against a wall. We're gonna do that from 3 different positions, from tuck, from pike, and then from straddle, okay? So same thing. Here's your tripod. Remember, your knees make chairs. Your elbows make chairs for your knees. Sorry, I said that backwards. Good, now you're gonna tuck up to a handstand for 1, okay? Good job, get your elbows back where they belong. Elbows in, good job. And then now do your pike. Go down in a pike. Pike right to the floor and then back up. Every time you're doing these, it's to get the muscles that you need, the stability muscles stronger. Good. Now I want you to come down in a straddle. Good. And down and back up. Yep. Good. Now we're going to try to slow that down and do it even slower. Good, because eventually we're going to want to do this on the floor with no wall. Good job. There you go. And come down. Now you're pretty far away from the wall. What are you feeling when you're away from that wall? Not much support from this, right? Okay. So if you're new, you want to be very, very, very close to that wall. You literally want to put the back of your head like right against that wall when you go into that tripod. When you're ready to move to the next step, Nikki, if you could demonstrate right here, and I'll demonstrate right here. We're going to do everything he just did, but we're going to do it on the floor now. Maybe we should face this way. There we go. Okay, face this way. Okay, head on the line. Okay, and bring your knees in. 1 knee on each elbow, and legs up. And hold it. Back down to your elbows. And up. And elbows. And up. Good, we're gonna do 3 of each. Then we're gonna do pike. straddle. And then come on in. I have no idea if that video was captured. I think it was. Too bad we can't go backwards and check it out. All right. And then going into the next step. The next step is we're going to do everything we just did up against the wall on the floor. And after we do it on the floor, we are going to do rocks and taps. So we're going to bring this all back to the wall for rocks and taps. I'm going to demonstrate you back there. I don't even know if that video's going to get it, but you're going to do it here so we can see it better. I don't know if that's going to help, but I'll try. I'm going to use the wall. So first, rocks and taps. Maybe you move yours or let's see. Yeah. There we go. That's good. That's good. You want these to be a little lower. You're going to fall for some reason. So leave yours there. It's fine. Okay. So rocks and taps, it's all about just shifting your weight balance. So you're going to go up against the wall. In your handstand. I hit the roof. Okay? And you're going to like gently, ever so gently kind of rock from one side and just lift your hand about an inch. The other, and then a little higher, and then a little higher. And as you can see, I'm playing up against this giant wire. I don't recommend you guys do this. Make sure you guys have a very clear and safe area that you're doing this stuff in. Make sure your mom and dad see you if you are young and under 18 watching this video. Okay? So here, rock, rock, rock. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to switch to tap. And then when we rock to that one side, you're actually going to lift your hand and tap your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? You saw the rocks and taps up against the wall. So when we go to the floor, you're going to try to now do taps right on the floor. That is the next step. So we got rock on the wall for step 4, tap on the wall for step 5. Step 6 is let's try those taps on the floor and see if they're carrying over. Okay? So Nick, see what you got. Try right there. Ready? Just do 1, 2 taps. Not a lot of taps. There you go. Okay, Nick got 2. Shake it off. 1. Good, that's it. 2 is good. So now next time you go, we'll work for 3. Shake it off. Shake off your wrist. Now remember, in between this, obviously, we warmed up and stretched before this video. If you guys are doing this at home, I have a stretch video that you can watch. It's also on my YouTube channel. Make sure you warm up and stretch before you do this, especially this part right here on the floor. Okay? So, arms up. And I'm going to try for, let's say, 5 taps. And I got 1. Haha. So now we'll go for 2. And then maybe 3. Let's see if I got 3. Uh-oh. So I didn't make my goal. So I got 1, and then I did 2, and then I did 3. So guess what that means? Because this is a progressive, I have to go back down to step 1 until I can do 3 taps on the floor. Okay? So for benefit of this video, I'm not going to go all the way back to step 1. I'm just going to keep going. All right, so the next step after taps, let's say you got all the way up to 5 taps. If you get up to 5 taps, you can handstand walk. Okay? Let's see what happens. Let's see, where is this? There you go. Haha, I walked. It wasn't as great as I'd like, but it was a walk. So then when you fall, literally written on my little sheet is you fall, repeat. So we go all the way back to the beginning, and we're gonna repeat this and see if I can get all the way across the floor. So if you're working out at home with me, you can do this with me or at your own speed. So step 1, go right back to the wall and start with that tripod. Strengthen your core. Go ahead, Nikki. Right there. Tripod on the wall. I'll do it right next to you. Tuck ups. So 1, 2, 3. That's okay. And switch to pike. Straddle. Woo! Yeah. So Miss Danielle's core needs some work too. All right, now after you've done 3 straddle handstands, then you're gonna go to rocks and taps. You can go to right where I just was and try to do either the tuck, the pike, or the straddle right there, okay? And I'm gonna go over here. You could just do tucks, you don't have to do straddles and pikes either. It's really up to you, I like the pikes. Okay, yeah, scooch back a little bit and do it without the wall. So do it right there, and then I'm gonna go up against the wall for my rocks and taps. Okay, then you're back on the wall for your rocks and taps, if you can do them here. Get really close to that wall. Oh no, do them in a handstand. Handstand. And then try to do your taps right there. Yeah. There you go. So you do a little better there. And then I'm tapping on the floor.
That's hard.
It is high, I know. Hello. So, if you follow those steps, you will absolutely put a couple steps on your handstand walk. You will certainly add some taps, and your handstand walks will get better. So I want you guys to keep trying. Have a great day. Stay home, stay safe, but stay strong. Danielle Diesel and Nikki Hellcat out.